Christmas everyone. I've got my Christmas jammies on, I've got my scented sachet to make the room smell like Christmas, and I have my advent calendar. So let's see what's behind the final day, Christmas Eve. Why are these things so hard to open? It's like you've got to work for the chocolate. After tearing the door, I have... Now, if you clicked on a site that was about Japan, you may be wondering why you've clicked on a Christmas video. Well, I was going to go about it in a little more Japanese way and make my first vlog in the new year because that's the family holiday in Japan, but I thought Christmas is a very interesting topic in Japan, so I thought, why not dive straight in with that? So, first question. Does Japan celebrate Christmas? Yes, it does. Obviously not the way we do, it's not a Christian country, but then again, Christianity has been sapped so far away from Christmas, it's pretty much a pagan festival anyway. I decided it would be a good idea to make a video like this for expatriates because I know how difficult Christmas can be, especially if you're used to having a big family around you. You have your dinner, you have your presents, you're surrounded by drink, food and merriment, so being in Japan, a country that doesn't celebrate it the same way we do, it can be quite a difficult experience. So I thought I'll just make this video and I'll tell you about my Christmas experiences in Japan, and I'll give you some tips on how to have a great festive time. Okay, let's dive in. My Christmas, what was it like? Well, the Last Jedi was out, so we decided to go see that. That wasn't so fun. But then we went to a Christmas market in a town called Sakai, which is a town next to where I was living. It wasn't as big and bright and beautiful as the traditional markets you'd get in, especially Europe. We have some really lovely markets in Scotland, especially Edinburgh. And if you've ever been to a real German market, then wow, you would know that these ones aren't really going to reach the same level of brilliance as those, but still, there's decorations everywhere, there's a tree, there's mulled wine, there's good food stalls as well, so you really can have a great time if you go to a Christmas market. And after that, we decided to go to a karaoke bar and just sing Christmas songs all night long. How did I do? Well, I sang Baby It's Cold Outside with a friend of mine and I was doing fine right up until that very note where I just lost it. Anybody who's not familiar with karaoke in Japan, it's a big thing. There are karaoke bars everywhere, even in the most remote places, because it is kind of a thing Japanese people do to relax, because Japanese people can be a little bit more serious than Western people. They work their socks off, they're so hardworking, so just going to a karaoke bar and singing with your co-workers or your friends and having fun, that is something that is quite popular. That morning I decided to make a little video for my family of me opening my presents, just saying thank you for everything they'd sent me, because they'd obviously be in bed by the time I was waking up, and by the time I got home from karaoke, my aunts, uncles, cousins, everybody was in the house ready to receive my call, and I called them and I said what I'd been doing. I assured them I'd had a Merry Christmas and I had lots of fun, and it was brilliant. It really was. I mean, obviously it's never going to be the same, but still, you can have a fantastic time. Now that you've heard my experiences, I'm going to give you a few more ideas as to what you can do in Japan on Christmas. For a more in-depth article, if you're on the website, it's to the left of this video. If you're on YouTube, the link is in the description. Now, holidays are particularly difficult to get in Japan. You might be lucky if your company gives you any elective holidays, because most people just take the Japanese national holidays and don't get anything else. But if you do manage to swing a couple of days off, going on a skiing trip might be a good idea, because there are some beautiful resorts in Japan, like in the north of Honshu and on the northernmost island Hokkaido. beautiful places, but even in central Honshu, there's loads of places you can go and visit. Japan is quite a mountainous country after all. And even if you don't know how to ski, a lot of resorts might have hot springs, beautiful cabins, and really you can just snuggle down and enjoy the winter atmosphere, so that might be something to consider. Thing that I never got the chance to do while I was over there was go to Disneyland during Christmas time. I did go to Disneyland during New Year, I'll make a video on that one day, but I didn't get the chance to go in Christmas, but it sounds like it's a wonderful atmosphere. Japan really loves the Western aesthetic, so that really can't be found anywhere more spectacularly than Disneyland. And also Disney Sea as well. If you ever get a chance to be in Tokyo at all, go to Disney Sea. I mean, you could spend ages just looking at the beautiful fake architecture that they've constructed there. It's incredible. And of course the Disney characters will be in the full Christmas swing of things, so really that is a great idea. Now, I said that Christmas wasn't really religious anymore, at least not for most people, but if you are religious and you're moving to Japan, it might be a good idea to check out churches before you move there to make sure that you're happy with the congregation and that you will be able to get there on Sundays easily enough. And when it comes to Christmas, that means you'll have made loads of Christian friends, some of whom might be putting on a dinner at their house and you might get invited to one. So if Christmas holds some real religious significance to you, then make sure to check that out before you move. And my last tip might not be your favourite one, but trust me, it can be done. Why not host a Christmas dinner yourself? I mean, it doesn't need to be a giant turkey with all the trimmings and all that, but just you can buy a chicken or buy chicken breasts, buy some vegetables, buy some potatoes, get a cheap dessert from the supermarket, invite all your friends over for some drinks and some laughs and some games, and you can make Christmas in Japan. I mean, you are the foreigner and a lot of people will want to hang around with you and want to learn your culture as well as your language, especially if you're an English teacher. So hosting a Christmas dinner might be something a lot of Japanese people would jump to attend. And I know everyone gets stressed around Christmas, especially if you're hosting. It is a big undertaking, but Christmas does not have to be perfect. In fact, it is so much better if it's not perfect, if it's loud and messy and insane, and just surround yourself with people you love and care about and make a mess, give people gifts they don't need, give people food that's not good for them, and just have yourself the best time of the year. And I wish you all the most Merry Christmas and the happiest New Year. Thank you for joining me today.